And I think this bliss and this appreciation for how I grew up comes in hindsight. The first time you have a moment where you're like, pick up the phone, one morning, you just call your mom and be like, thank you. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being that kid at some point. And I'm so sorry for not understanding. I totally get what you guys are going through. Sheesh, I love you guys, Like you have those moments when you get older, that you just can't really have that perspective when you were a kid. And I think, I was very mischievous, as well. And I think there were moments when my dad disciplined me, for whatever whatever I did at that time. And then my mom would have a conversation with me around the why. And then being also forced or pushed and nudged into a space where you had to acknowledge your siblings also, in that situation and the importance of family and what that means, My parents have different upbringings, you know what I'm saying, from, and different family structures growing up. But one thing they've always provided us with is just a sense of like family over everything, and how important that is. And that just kind of kept the groundedness to me throughout. So I think just the experiences of just family.
I like your point about hindsight. I've definitely made that call to my mom, for sure. Like, yeah, I've made that call to my mom. We were around the same age. So for me, it's like, I made that call. And I think I made it probably like 25, maybe 26. It was probably around then when I finally made that call. Not that I didn't love my mom before that. Of course I did. But it was like that honest understanding of just how hard it was to do what she did. Because she was raising 2 kids. She was dropping us to school, picking us up. She was the breadwinner of the family. She made us breakfast, lunch, and dinner fresh every day. And you don't recognize that as a kid. You don't realize the sacrifice, the hustle, and always making you feel loved on top of doing all of that. It's hard work.